Denver last week finally got an Alberta driver's license. So in our family, it's been a big joke because he's had a driver's license with NASCAR for 2 years, and now he officially can drive in Alberta on the road. Denver's a 16-year-old who lives in Edmonton, and he's racing stock cars at a professional level. He's the youngest Canadian ever to race the World Series at 14.
The speed, the adrenaline rush, I love everything about it.
For us as parents, it's surreal, and just the fact that at 14, 15 years old that he's racing with a group of men. The average age of the super late model drivers is 39.
Bottom one too. It's right down there. Try to get them on there.
I'm at every race all the time since we were both little. I'm kind of like his photographer, and I help fix the car if it gets broken or if we have to change a tire.
My earliest memory would definitely be whenever I first started getting into a go-kart and getting behind the wheel. I started at 5, so after 5 I was racing go-karts. At the age of 9 I won the Maritime Championship in go-karts, so that was really big for me. After that I decided that I wanted to start racing adults. I was beating all the younger people, so I wanted to try to beat some adults. And after beating adults multiple times, I decided to move up into asphalt oval racing, so that's where I am today.
I'm really proud of him, to be where he is now. It's crazy to think that he got that high from just going from little go-karts all the way up to that.
In New Smyrna, in Florida, we came in 11th out of 46 cars overall in points, so for me that's really a really good thing with only 20 races under my belt compared to people who have 40 races a year. Definitely the snow is the biggest battle for me because I can't drive this car in the winter, right? There's not a lot of time in the summertime in Canada, in Alberta, to be racing these cars. Since we've been going to the US and we've been doing a lot of races in the wintertime, that's been helping out a lot.
It's right here. Can you tell me if I'm close?
It's right here.
Jasper Place High School has been very supportive of Denver, and they have a program for elite athletes, and he's their only stock car driver, I think, that's ever been in their program.
He's an unbelievably level-headed young man, very quiet. Like I said, if you didn't know Denver, you would have no idea that that's what he does.
I think my mom might be a little bit stressed maybe whenever I'm driving. Close her eyes to look away maybe.
As a parent, it's very stressful. You see Denver practice, and he's tearing around at 120, 150 miles an hour. But when there's a 100, 200 lap race and there's 30 or 40 other cars that are inches away from his car and everybody's traveling at that speed, that's when it gets really nerve-wracking. He's our second out of 5 children, so his little brother totally worships the ground he walks on, and he's just this year been able to get a go-kart. Denver's his big coach.
I definitely hope my younger brother becomes a race car driver. He is a little bit different than I drive. I'm more calm, and he is definitely aggressive. He'll be in somebody's face someday.
I believe Denver has what it takes to get to the next level. His definite dream would be to get to the Sprint Cup level at NASCAR, and there's been no other Canadians to win that championship yet to date.